Welcome everybody to our show. This is Custom Fab Garage on our channel Octane TV on YouTube. Make sure you go down below and hit that subscribe button, and on top of that, make sure that you hit the notification bell so that you can get all the new content that comes out weekly and even every day.
Here's our next project, Cadillac Cts-V wagon. This one might be one of the biggest projects we have ever done, with all new audio, custom enclosure. Pretty much this whole entire vehicle is going to get a whole update on audio, including new radio, new speakers, new amplifiers, new custom enclosure, everything. This will really show off what you can do with these Cadillacs. Typically, we just replace the radio, but this one we're going to go all out on. These are the door panels we're going to be working on a CTSV coupe. They will be different, obviously, because it's not a four-door. This is a CTSV wagon, which are almost identical to the CTSV four-door. They will also work on the regular CTS. It doesn't have to be a V, but these are the door panels we're going to be working on and replacing the rear speakers. First step we're going to do is there's a little piece inside of here that you will want to take your hook tool here, this little guy right here, and you'll want to get in there, and then you can just basically pop this piece out right here. And if you just grip it right back here on the back side, this bad boy will come right out. You don't want to mar up the face of it by getting it on the edges. I'd go right back here where you have like a little gap, and then there's the back side of that. And then we have a Phillips screwdriver, or Phillips screw right back here. This is the screw that we pulled out of here. Obviously this one's been taken out before, and we take everything and baggy it up so we don't lose anything at all. Next step what you're going to do is you're going to take your plastic pry tool. You're going to have to get into here, and then this whole piece right here will pop out. What we did to pull this piece off, what I would recommend is when it's on here, basically go up underneath it right here and then break it loose, knock it off from the top part, and then bring yourself down. And it's got this stupid thing in here that holds it to the door panel, so yeah, I'm not a fan of that because it makes a pain in the ass, but I'm gonna try to get it off. And then you have a Phillips screw back here, and then you have another Phillips screw back here. So the screws that come out of here are so big, there's two of them, that you could use a number 3. I would recommend using a number 3, not a number 2, because these screws are so big that it needs to get down in there, and there's 2 of them in the door. Here's the second one. Much easier if you use a number 3. Now what you're going to do is you're going to want to get underneath the door panel. You could use your plastic pry tool, take this underneath here, and you're going to start prying out all the way around. Here's the back side of the door panel. And these are like BMWs where the speaker mounts to the actual door panel, not to the door. Here's the other side here. You will have to pull the door panel up over this, and it does plug in like this. It's just like all Cadillacs where it unplugs this way. You don't actually unplug harnesses. To get this bad boy off, what I recommend is taking needle noses and pushing those in. And then once you basically push those two in together, it will pull back, and then you can pull the ball out. That's pretty much how it works. And there's the indentation right here for the speaker. This is the stock Bose speaker. This particular one is a 4-ohm, and it does appear to be the same on the wagon as it is the 4-door. And then here is your harness right here that you're going to need. Now this is the driver rear, so it is going to be your blue and light blue. Those are standard GM colors, which is pretty awesome, even though this has the Bose amplifier. This is a 5 1/4, so we are going to have to use a 5 1/4, not a 6 1/2 on this particular model. That way that we can just basically put the same exact size speaker in there, and then everything will go back in like OEM. What we need to do to remove these, I believe these are T15s, and take off these 4, and then unplug this harness right here, pushing down here in the middle part right here, and that bad boy will just unplug. I believe I do have speaker harnesses, so we can just plug the speaker harnesses in and then put it into the speaker itself. These are the speakers we're going to be using today, which are Audio Dynamics. I would highly recommend them. If you do need a set, please get in contact with me. We'll put our email down below the description, down below the video in the description. If you would like any other types of speakers, we'll put links to speakers that will work just as good. Not quite as high end as these, but we will put links down in the description below to where if you want to just purchase them, you click on the link, you can buy them. As far as Audio Dynamics, we are a dealer for them, so if you would like to purchase a set of these off of us, you're more than welcome to go to the email down below this video in the description, shoot me an email, we'll be able to get you set up with these right away. We highly recommend Audio Dynamics in all of our vehicles, but it is also the highest end product, so if you are looking for something that's more budget friendly, click the links below. You can buy that immediately and have it shipped right to your door. These are the speaker harnesses that you will want to use, the 72-4568 Metro speaker harnesses. You just plug these in to get you everything that you need. I'll kind of show you when I take them out of the package, but it basically gives you your connections on the other side, and it plugs and plays right into this and then plugs right into your speaker. I would never ever cut this harness off no matter what you do, especially on these Cadillacs. You don't ever cut these harnesses off. That's not a good idea. Use everything that is plug and play. These will connect this to your actual new speaker here. You want to take your T15, take all 4 of these out. We went ahead and got our speaker mounted on here. Now there is a gap from here all the way around because this speaker has foam on it all the way around to kind of seal it. So what we're going to do is we're going to run foam all the way around this speaker, all the way, so that the sound doesn't come out the side, it will just go directly out. So we're going to do that. We're going to run foam all around here. We'll probably even put foam all the way out to here to kind of, just kind of dampen this door panel and things like that, make it more rigid and, any kind of vibrations or anything like that. So we're going to go ahead and do probably this whole bottom part of this door panel right here. We'll go ahead and do that on, but first we'll seal up this part right here real good. Here's what I mean by your speaker harness adapter. You plug this into here and it gives you your positive and negative, and you just put those onto your clamps right there. So that's basically how this works. Plug and play. Here's the dampener that we used. It's the foam. I'll go ahead and put the link down in the description underneath the video down below. We went ahead and went around all the edges with this to kind of just seal it up all the way around, still keeping these exposed. And then I'm going to kind of go around all this and get the whole bottom of this bad boy foamed up. We got everything all foamed all the way around. This is kind of just a little bit of precautionary just for vibrations or anything like that, and kind of sealing this up.